All right, we're live. So I'm gonna wait until some people get into the stream, but I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys that are pretty much. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys, and a lot of you are asking the same questions. So I figured I'd take like 10, 15 minutes just to answer some questions from you guys. Also, just address some things that you guys are commonly asking on my comments and stuff. So I'll wait for a few people to get in on the stream before we start answering any questions. But right now hello, whoever just joined the stream. So we're going to be answering some questions live right now. I get a lot of questions from you guys in my comments, and a lot of them are the same exact questions. So I figured I'd take a 10, 15 minutes just to answer some commonly asked questions from you guys. Oh, dang. 3 people in the stream. What's up, everyone? What's up, Clint? How you doing tonight? And so basically the most commonly asked question what's up, Ducks? Oh, sorry, I can't read that name. Ducks, what's up? So basically I'm going to be answering some commonly asked questions. I guess we'll wait. What's up, Lisa? So we're just going to wait and see how many people get in the stream, and then from there we'll go and answer some questions. Sorry, right now I'm waiting for my girlfriend to get home, so when she gets home, we're going to probably wrap up the stream. What's up, Susan? Here, let me move this seat back. But so basically the most commonly asked question I get from you guys is, do I live in Las Vegas? And just to answer that question right now, I guess you can't see the strip from here, but yes, I do live in Las Vegas. I've been a Las Vegas local my entire life. Hello, Christian. How are you guys doing tonight? Let me know down in the chat below. So we're just going to hang out and answer some questions, and I'll talk about the next video. So thank you all for the support I've been receiving on the videos. You guys really seem to like the Stardust and Echelon Place video. I'm sorry some of the pictures didn't match up on them. What's up, Big Caesar or Big Czar? I'm sorry not a lot of the pictures matched up to what I was saying in that video. It's because I'm starting to use royalty-free images in my videos, and so a lot of the royalty-free images So like, for example, when I was talking about Echelon Place, there's only really 3 royalty-free images for that place. So it's kind of hard to match up exactly what I'm saying with a picture when I can't. What are we getting into tonight? Tonight we're just going to answer some questions, and then possibly later we'll go down to the strip. It just depends on how cold it is and if I'm really feeling like going to the strip, because I got a lot of homework I got to do after this. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. So if you guys have any questions, answer them in the chat, or otherwise I'm just going to keep answering some more commonly asked questions. Another question I get a lot is, why did you first decide that you wanted to create and continue your YouTube channel? And then, hey, quick question. Do you know why they changed the name from Bellagio to MGM Park? I honestly have no idea why they did that. A lot of my research, a lot of the stuff I find out about Las Vegas, I learn as I'm researching stuff. A lot of you guys seem to think that I know a lot about Las Vegas, and while I do know a decent amount, I really only know a lot about the subjects I've done research on. Other topics like MGM and some people want me to cover the shooting and stuff, just so you can do the homework after you have fun at the strip. Probably going to do that, to be 100% honest, because I've been procrastinating this homework for a very long time. But here, let's answer Duck's question real quick. So why did I first decide that I wanted to create and continue your YouTube channel? I always made videos. You guys might be able to find some of them. They're pretty embarrassing. I use with my friend Alex. If you guys want to look it up, it's called the Fun Time Bros. Let me tell you guys right now. You guys think I repeat a lot of things now? Those videos are trash. But so I've been making videos pretty much my whole life, and then I think it was junior year, the end of junior year, I decided that I really wanted to actually take the step forward and try and see where I could get with this YouTube thing. Never really got over 25 subs up until that point. So with everything that's going on now, this is just really helping me. This is just a big encouragement to continue creating content for you all, because I've never had people who genuinely are into types of video are making. Let me ask you, do you intend to explore only Las Vegas, which I believe has a lot of potential, or do you think you'll of other places as well? My next video is actually going to be on the Neverland Ranch, Michael Jackson's old home. I do plan on covering a lot of other different places throughout the world. Right now, I'm just focusing on Las Vegas because it seems like I'm getting a lot of views from Las Vegas. And so I want to build up my fan base through making Las Vegas content. And then eventually I will branch out as our fan base continues to grow. But it's probably going to be mainly Las Vegas with some other very interesting topics like the Neverland Ranch and some other places. If you guys have some topics that you do want me to cover that are not in Las Vegas, and a lot of you guys are recommending them, I'll also probably be covering those topics as well. It's just really what you guys want to see, honestly, because at this point, I find pretty much any abandoned place interesting because I like the stories that go in behind them. So, yes, cover the shooting. See, the issue with the shooting is I don't want to give my opinion on the shooting, because when you start incorporating your opinions on that kind of stuff, a lot of people will support you and people will very much be against it. So I kind of want to refrain from controversial topics because I'm not really big enough to rebound from something like that. So if it's like, so, you know, like Logan Paul and the dead guy, I could not rebound from something like that if my video went totally south on that. So I'm just going to avoid controversial topics at the second. Thank you, Southside Photography. And let's see, I know I got another question too before Christian's question. Oh, yeah, I answered that question already. Yeah, exactly. So it's better just to have an informative standpoint regardless, just because at that point it's not really my opinion, so I can't get in trouble for it because it's just the facts of the situation. Like when I covered the Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch place, there were some allegations of like molestation and stuff like that with Michael Jackson. I'm not going to dive too into it other than what came of those, just because I don't want to give my opinion on something and then people not agree with my opinion. That never works out. You got to avoid politics and some controversial issues, and that's what I'm trying to avoid right now. Let's see. If you guys have any other questions. Oh yeah, I remember that with Logan. The feds are watching. Yeah, no. And the other thing. Ooh. So, okay. What's it called? What else should we talk about real quick? Let's see what you guys have been talking about. What do you guys think of the Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch thing? Do you guys have anything? Are you guys interested in that topic at all, or? Ooh, what the? Sorry, I'm not very good with live streaming. I'm trying to get better with it. And do you guys enjoy the live streams? It seems that a decent amount of you actually do go through and watch the live streams. So if you guys like the live streams, I could definitely stream a lot more. I want to go down to the strip either tonight or at some other point and just show you guys all the projects I've been talking about, because I feel like that'd be a very interesting video just to walk around and show you guys everything I'm talking about, because I know a lot of you don't actually live in Las Vegas. So I feel like it'd be cool for you guys to see from like a... Danny, what's up, dude? Man, we haven't seen you in a while, Danny. I've never seen a video of the entire inside of Neverland. I believe in the 1990s, the feds actually went through there with the whole child molestation case. So if you want to, I can try and find the link for that video and link it in the comments after this stream. I think the interest with Vegas comes from how weird it gets in terms of the structures that get built and demolished so fast. Vegas local here, by the way. Oh, what's up, sadistic? I don't know how to say that last word. I'm sorry. But also, what's it called? You live in Las Vegas? Oh, hey, what's up, guys? What part of Las Vegas are you all from? I'm from the Southwest area. Because some of you guys have... There was one person... What's the best part of living in Las Vegas? The heat, Danny. Danny, you're from Illinois. You know Danny, you're from Vegas. You're just in Illinois right now. You know exactly why Vegas is the best to live in. But what's it called? So when you guys come up to me in public, I have no issue meeting you guys, but a lot of you guys come up to me and seem to act like I'm like not like a celebrity, but like it's weird. Like if you guys come up to me and you're super awkward, I'm a very awkward person. So if you guys are awkward when you come up to me, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be very awkward too. But if you guys are just act like I'm a friend, I guarantee you I will be extremely friendly. It's just some people come up to me and it's like not a lot. You're famous now. Can I have your autograph? Oh, yep, of course. I'm in the wet. Yeah, see, I think a lot of my fans are from the west side of town as well, because that's where I see a lot of you guys, especially the Summerlin area. I've met 3 or 4 different people from the Summerlin area. But what's it called? And UNLV. I see a lot of people at UNLV. So if you guys go to UNLV and you see me there, make sure you say hi. I don't really talk to anyone at UNLV, so it'd be nice to have some friends on campus. But, let's see. So if you guys have any other questions, just let me know down in the chat real quick, and I'll be sure to answer them. Another question I get a lot, I think what you're doing with Las Vegas is great. I'm fascinated by the city that doesn't have much history by choice. I'm actually not old enough to gamble yet. That was another question I was just going to answer. So a lot of you guys seem to think that I'm older. I'm only 18. So that's also why when it comes to like the older history of Las Vegas, I have to rely heavily on articles and other stuff like that, because I wasn't alive then. So it's kind of hard for me to talk about things I literally was not around to witness. And so, let's see. Do you guys have any other... So again, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep from having a lack of... just an awkward silence here, but... And if any... You have a fan here in Denver? Oh, that's awesome, Scott. I've never even been past Utah, so that's pretty crazy that you're literally in a whole different part of the world. Flamingo Road 2, about 5 minutes or so from the strip, assuming no annoying traffic. I have underwear older than you. Yeah, see, that's another thing a lot of people ask is what's it called? I go down to the strip, and I feel like anyone who's a Las Vegas local knows that if you live in Las Vegas, you pretty much avoid the strip at all costs. It's awful going down to the strip. Texas? Oh, that's awesome, dude. And then Danny, Illinois. Danny, I know you're from Illinois. I know you're in Illinois. You don't even... You guys go out to the Strip and show us some of the projects you're working on. I love Las Vegas. I'm there every other weekend. I don't know much about MJ's Ranch, but like to see and hear about it. Hear you out. I'm sure I can dig up some interesting stuff. The Michael Jackson's Ranch video, I really think it's going to be an amazing video, guys. I think you all really will enjoy that video. Just from what I've read, there's a lot of interesting stuff on it. The Strip is only fun if I have friends and money. Otherwise, it's just eye candy with lights. Exactly. And since I'm not even 21, the Strip is pretty boring for me and my friends, to be 100% honest with you guys. Come visit me. Danny, I will be coming up to Illinois sometime. I want to actually go somewhere other than Utah or California for once. If we can stay in your dorm, though, Danny, that's the condition. We got to stay in your dorm. But what's it called? Do any of you guys actually go down to the Strip, from those of you who are Las Vegas locals? And if you do, what exactly do you enjoy about the Strip? Because personally, I've never found anything to be quite interesting down on the Strip. What's up, Dolores? And then also, if you guys want to reach out to me and like give me video topics and suggestions, shoot me an email or add me on Snapchat or Instagram. Those are the best way to contact me, because I'm starting to get a lot of YouTube comments now, and it's kind of hard to keep up with them all. So if you guys want a response, I will definitely respond on Snapchat or Instagram. YouTube, it's kind of a catch or miss. All right, Danny, I'll see you later. Good luck, Danny, with whatever you're doing. Yes, I love it. And when I'm with friends, we do walk around and just mess with people and hit on women. What's it? You know, a lot of people seem to go to the Strip to mess with the junkies down there too. That's what a lot of my friends were saying. It's pretty messed up. But have you been to the Hilton at Lake Las Vegas in Henderson? No. Oh, yes, I actually have been to the Hilton. The whole Lake Las Vegas development's pretty dead, honestly. I've been there a few times. Do I get approval from property owners before I shoot your videos? Usually I don't get the approval from them, just because a lot of the places are already closed. And I've reached out to the developers to like ask them questions on stuff, but a lot of the time I just get an automated response back, or just no response at all. It's pretty hard to reach out to these people like who are high up on the Strip, because they have a lot of things going on, and I'm a pretty small channel, so I doubt they even really know who I am, to be honest. So what's your Snapchat and IG? So my Snapchat's okay then, bro. It's okay, and then THEN, and then BRO. Don't judge the name. I made it in like 7th or 8th grade. Oh, you're welcome. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer it. Liam Prattley asked, what's my favorite place on the Strip? If I'm going down to the Strip, my favorite place, even though I know I said it was a terrible place in my Fontainebleau video, Circus Circus by far, dude. Circus Circus is the best deal on the Strip. Everything there's cheap. It's not in the best area of town, but the Circus Circus, just the atmosphere there is a lot better than most other places on the Strip. I don't really like how like fancy a lot of the Strip homework or this live stream. See, I'm in the same boat, Dolores. I have homework I got to do after this. I've just been procrastinating it so long. But what's it called? So I don't normally go down to the Strip, but when I do, it's Circus Circus, just because everything there's cheap. They got the Adventure Dome. If you guys have kids, or if you want to go to an amusement park in Las Vegas, Adventure Dome is honestly one of the best places to go. It's really fun. To me, the saddest thing, bar none, was the entire front deal ordeal imploded, then literally became nothing, not even a parking lot. I'm thinking about covering the Frontier Hotel. It's just, it depends. I've been getting a lot of comments on it. I just have to look into it. Honestly, I haven't had a lot of time to look into it yet. The Michael Jackson's Ranch, I want to do that video just to branch out. Any restaurants you would recommend near or off the Strip? Texas de Brazil, it's pretty pricey. I've been there a few times. One of the best restaurants in Las Vegas. If you're looking for more of like a fast food type of deal, I'd recommend Five Guy Burgers or a Smash Burger. Those are pretty good. They are expensive, but it's like the better version of In-N-Out if you've ever had that. So let's see. I think a couple other of you asked some questions. Back to my talk. I was talking about Jamin's question though. Do I get approval from the owners before I shoot the videos? Usually I don't get approval, just because they don't respond. I think it was one of the oldest hotels too, 1942, I believe. Oh yeah, the Frontier Hotel. I think it was one of the original hotels built on the Strip. It'd be an interesting topic, and a lot of those old hotels have a lot of mob involvement, so that makes these hotels a lot really interesting to cover when they have a lot of mob involvement, and I think it makes the videos a lot more interesting. You're the third person that told me about Texas de Brazil restaurant. Yes, you definitely need to check it out. It's one of the best restaurants on the Strip. And then I can't think of the name. My friend works at this restaurant, the Cosmo. That restaurant's supposed to be really good too, but it's very pricey. He said he saw Leonardo DiCaprio there, so I'm sure it's ridiculously expensive. But from what he's telling me, because he's tried the food there and stuff, it's by far one of the better restaurants in Las Vegas, especially if you're going for a fancier feel. And then there's also just to build off this topic, there's this, I can't think of the name right now, but essentially it's like a buffet place, but they bring the food to you. So they'll carve your meat in front of you and they'll carve everything in front of you. They'll bring you your drinks, food, everything to you. It's a really, really dope place. You can get a Groupon for it, so it's free, if not half priced. Otherwise, you'll expect to spend $100 to $200 for 2 people to eat because it's ridiculously expensive. But if you're looking for something nice, that is one of the best places. I'll probably find the name and I'll put it in the comments down below when I'm done with this. Let's see it. Have you been to the Dome by the Giant Mantis by Container Park? I trip balls and watch Pink Floyd there. It's pretty cool. I have been to Container Park. I heard I heard that I haven't been there recently, and I heard that whole area is just starting to go really downhill, especially Fremont Street. A lot of you guys want me to cover Fremont Street. Personally, I don't go down to Fremont Street, so I don't know a lot about it. But from the few times I have been there, okay, I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. Fremont Street to me is just basically where all the junkies go to make their money and take pictures with the tourists. I do not like Fremont Street. Every time I've been there, I've been harassed by the people who work there, like the photo people, because I have my camera with me. And I'm not even taking pictures. Like, I've had one dude, I didn't even take a picture with him or anything like that, and he was trying to get me to pay him because he thought I took a picture of him. So I pretty much avoid Fremont Street. But if you guys really want to see a video on that, I can definitely try and make a video on it. And I just got to see what information's out there on there. Do you think there are secret mob ties in the Tropicana and Flamingo, considering these two are the only hotels left from the 1950s and before? I believe they had mob connections before, but I think with the whole Stardust ordeal with the skimming operations, I feel like that really just kind of put an end to it in Las Vegas. Not put an end to it, because that'd be stupid to say they put an end to it, but I believe that really kind of like toned it down. Like, people started realizing that they can't just be doing that kind of stuff, especially because a big part of what they were doing is they don't report all their earnings, and so they can skim the profits. But when you don't report the earnings, that's tax evasion. And if you're a big corporation, you can get in a lot of trouble for that, and you can get some pretty hefty fines and I believe jail time. Don't quote me on that. So with all the, oh, okay. So my girlfriend just got here, so we're gonna wrap this up in a couple seconds, but or maybe we can bring it up there. We'll see. But yeah, so there's definitely probably some mob ties that were evident past that time, but I believe by 2000s it was all but done. Just because the mob's really not, I can't say this for certain because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the mob's not as relevant anymore. It's mainly MGM is the big player in Las Vegas right now. MGM and, what is it? I can't think of, oh, the Mirage. I believe those two are like the biggest right now. And let's see, let's answer some more questions. Yeah, I was chilling there and like 10 homeless people started sitting next to me and screaming at each other. It was crazy. Who is this and should I subscribe? My name's Jonas Stahl and welcome to Abandoned Explained, and you should definitely subscribe down below. Check out some of our older videos. We make videos on abandoned places here in Las Vegas. Can you do a video on the Harmon High Rise in Paradise, Nevada? I have been looking into the Harmon. That is a video I do want to make in the future. I'm right now going to work on I'm working on the Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch video, but that is one topic I do want to cover because that whole Harmon Hotel thing is very interesting. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Here, okay, sorry. Trying to respond to some text messages. Speaking of which, like, it only has 1,400 rooms, right? What makes it so successful compared to the other 50s eras resort? The biggest thing with the Tropicana is honestly that they still have free parking. No other hotels have free parking other than the Trop. So I feel like that's a big reason why a lot of people go to the Tropicana with their free parking. Because if you have to park there, a lot of people just end up going into the Trop. I'll see what it's like next month. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. If you guys like it, let me know down below. Because would you be willing to make some videos about Area 51 or abandoned ranches? Yes, I would be willing to make some videos on Area 51. I find that whole like topic very interesting. You should read up on Mullen Rogue and maybe do a video on it. It was the first desegregated hotel casino in Las Vegas. I have been looking into the Mullen Rogue. It's one of the videos I do eventually want to cover. Right now, I just have a couple different other topics I do want to cover before that. But the Mullen Rogue and then Harmon and then the New Frontier are the 3 topics I'm probably going to wrap up Las Vegas with, because I don't think there's really much other videos to do after that. I'm sure I will find other stuff as we go on, but those are probably going to be the big 3 left with Las Vegas. Let's see. I think there's some other comments. Oh, see. So back to so who rents a car in who rents a car in Vegas? Honestly, you'd be surprised how many people rent cars in Las Vegas. A lot of people rent cars in Las Vegas. It's a lot of the foreign people too, because a lot of people who come in from like across the overseas and stuff like that, they rent cars out just so they can. Dude, I'm crazy for anything about Area 51. Real shit. I'm actually talking with this YouTuber named Cryptid Hunter. I'm sure a few of you guys watch him, and if anything, I'd want to do a video on with Cryptid Hunter on Area 51 because he's been out to the gates with Area 51. He's explored some of the mines near there, so I think he'd be a very good person to have in on that. For Vegas, could you also do videos on the dunes, for example? It got kicked off the entire chain of implosion and getting rid of the old hotels, didn't it, right? I don't know a lot about the dunes, but I do. That is another place I was thinking about covering. It's just I get a lot of suggestions for these kind of different places, and so I kind of look into them when I have free time. So, and when I look into a certain topic, it's not just like Googling it once. It's like I actually want to dive into it and see what it's about. So it takes a bit of time to actually deep dive through each topic. The dunes is one of the topics I do want to cover, though. I forgot to mention that earlier. Who can we subscribe to? I rent a car in Las Vegas is the way. If you guys do rent a car, though, just like this isn't sponsored or anything like that, but if you're going to rent a car in Las Vegas, definitely do it through the app Turo. You can rent so you can rent some. Have you been to the abandoned LA Zoo? No, I've never been to the abandoned LA Zoo. But rent a car off Turo, guys, because so basically Turo allows you to rent out normal people's cars. So like if I wanted to rent out my car, I could rent it out on Turo. And it's usually a lot cheaper than renting it out, like, let's say through Enterprise or anything like that. And then let's see. Have you researched Janet Airlines at all next to McCarran? No, I have not. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Like, if I'm being 100% honest with you, Haunted by Haunted. And then about the dune. Okay. From the mic. The Lucky. Oh, so yeah, with the audio on the Lucky Dragon video, just to like cover that real quick. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so since you guys are bringing up the Lucky Dragon video, so I just want to talk about that real quick. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I know I tried to explain it a little bit in the comments, but basically what happened with that is I was wearing headphones at the time, so that kind of perpetuated the screaming, as well as my gain was turned up all the way because I replaced my Blue Snowball mic with the Blue Yeti, and I didn't really know what gain was, to be honest. So the audio on that's trash, dude. Like, the audio on that is absolutely terrible, and I'm sorry about that. I've been learning more and more about audio, though, so that way I can hear. You know what, guys? Let's move. I'm gonna move inside the apartment complex real quick, guys. So let's see, where can I put this? Okay, but yeah, I'm really sorry about the audio. And then somebody wanted to ask what's next after Vegas. So after Vegas, here, I'll leave that on. So after Vegas, I plan on covering, right now I'm going to be covering the Michael Jackson's Ranch. So Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. I don't know if you guys heard that. I mentioned him. So Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch, it's in Santa Barbara, California. It's a very interesting place. I think you guys will really like that place. There's a lot of history tied in behind it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I can't see your guys' comments right now, but I'm gonna continue that. And then after that, I'm probably gonna stick with mainly United States topics, to be 100% honest with you guys, just because I've tried to do some research on like Little Paris and those ghost towns in China. And the biggest issue with a lot of those places from English, and when you translate it, it does not come out to anything like you can physically read. Like, it comes out as a bunch of like mumbo jumbo and stuff like that. So that's the issue with Las Vegas. All right. So, okay, sorry about that, guys. Complex. If anyone wants to come and try and like stalk me, this is not where you'll find me. This is my girlfriend's apartment complex. But yeah, just if all of you who live in Las Vegas, if you know where this is, please don't say anything in the comments. But let me catch up on what some of the streams were real quick. Cryptid, why do you like dudes? You know, I don't really know, Cryptid Hunter. I really don't know. There's a North Gate about Area 51 that no one talks about. 24 miles north is the actual Area 51 facility. 53 miles past is where. Speaking of Cryptid Hunter, guys, so the guy in the comments right now, he actually made a video on the Area 51. So if you guys want to check out any of his videos before I make a video on it, check out some of his videos. They're honestly some of the best Area 51 videos you guys will find. And let me go back up. Sorry, guys. Had to drive for a second there. Mike Tyson's house. Search it up. I'll look it up so just for you, Sunny TRSBR. What's up, Emily?
I can hear you from outside.
I'm sorry. So this is Emily.
No, I just got off of work.
Okay, so we're gonna end the stream in a second here, guys, so we're not yelling, but we'll answer a few more questions. Oh. Will I do a video on the laughing jackalope? I've looked into the laughing jackalope. There's really not a lot of information on it. So if there's more information I can find on it, then yes. But until then, probably not, just because I don't want to make videos that are like less than 10 minutes long. Just because those I feel like if there's not enough information to make a 10-minute video on it, it's not going to be a very good story. And I'm trying to more so tell the story of these places. And do you think if the Tropicana and Stardust switched spots on the strip, anything would change? Honestly, I really don't think so. I think the biggest issue with the Stardust was that it eventually just became outdated with the mega resorts being built. It's hard to keep those older casinos. It must be pretty difficult for them to keep up with the bigger casinos, especially considering a lot of them are a lot nicer. They're able to offer better comps and all this other stuff. So I just feel like, honestly, the older casinos are going to slowly be phased out. The Trop and Flamingo, I don't know if they'll necessarily close just because they've been there forever, but all the other older casinos just weren't able to compete. So I think that would have still been an issue regardless of the Stardust location but I was on accelerating like, man, I'm old. I do not do anymore, RS. Last time I was in Vegas, I rented cars with luxury ride staff. The guys are awesome, honest, good price, clean cars, I recommend. So if you guys are looking to rent a car in Las Vegas, rent them with luxury ride staff, I guess. Christian says they're pretty decent. For your personal info, you should take a tour of the test site. It's fascinating, but you can't shoot any video, but you could do a video with stock photos and video. I mean, do you have a link to where I could sign up to take a tour or anything like that? Treat the girlfriend right and give her some attention. I'm down to come, Crypto Hunter. Let me know, send me a Snapchat with the information on that, but I'm definitely down to come. And college gets out the first week of December. Oh, what's up, Salem? Oh, but yeah, we're gonna end the stream in a second here, guys. But this is Salem. Oh, what a little cutie. But yeah, so I'll answer one more question and then we're gonna go. All right, see you later, Black Bigfoot. And the Flamingo isn't going anywhere. That place is located on the strip. It's amazing business. Yeah, I don't think the Flamingo or Trop are going anywhere. The moment the Trop starts charging for parking, though, I think they're gonna see a pretty big issue with their profits. And then, let's see, will you send a link about a tour of the test site? Here. Yeah, that whole I think they're still doing their investigation on the room there. That's probably why that whole wing is shut down, though, for the shooting. But so yeah, guys, basically, let's see. I'm trying to find one more question to answer real quick. I've answered all those questions. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna get going real quick, guys, because it's getting late and I have some homework to do, and plus I just got here with my girlfriend. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you leave a like down below and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We'll probably make another live stream where I can answer some more questions and I have some more time. But until then, I'll see you all later. Peace out.